Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to OneShot. Two things occurred to me in between the last episode and now. The first one during the editing was that the lenses probably went in here. And this isn't some kind of iPod thing despite this thing in the center. It's probably a projector. So I just randomly stuck these in here to see what happens whenever we pull this. And two, I was thinking about something in the beginning of the game originally, kind of like our main objective on my break at work today. But I was like, I think Nico's goal is to put the light in the top of the tower, like to fix the sun. Didn't the computer person say that our goal was just to help Nico leave? In the beginning of the game, he said that, and I think I just took that as we needed to get out of this building so that Nico could go on his quest. But I'm starting to think that all our goal is supposed to be is just to get Nico home. I don't know, I was thinking about that today. I guess that wasn't the right combination, Crow. I mean, it makes sense, I have no idea. I don't know how we would find that out. Alright, so I think we're actually going to go up this way, since I kind of wanted to see this too. Also, the person outside that building asked if we're here for photos, and if not, they're just going to stand outside. I bet we need to get a photo there for the library card. Up. Oh, hidden stuff. What about up here? Okay, we can't go up any higher. Can we go down any lower? Nope, okay. Is there a reason for this to connect around? Why did that get smaller? Why are we on an... Huh. Oh, is this the tower? I think that might actually be where we put the light bulb. Or at least the bottom floor of it. It looks like I can unlock this door. Hey, this was the other side, so now we have another way of getting back there. So I guess we really were supposed to go down there and to the left to get to the scientists. We'll go check that out now. Yay, fast travel! Alright, well, this is the factory. I had a feeling that went over. It's a big metal box with lots of machinery inside. This one has a robot in it. It may help you to go one color at a time. Management. Beep boop. This is the printer room where machine parts are made. Also robots. It can also help to write down previous attempts. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one next time. An easier one with what? It's a big metal box with complicated machinery inside. Those ones have robots. Write things down. There's a switch and buttons. This looks like a person of science. The luminescence index of liquid red phosphor decreased by a factor of 3.57% this past week. Alarming, to say the least. That's the sharpest decline I've seen, and the number is only increasing. We will have to further concentrate the phosphor for now, for it to be of any use. It's hard to believe, but there's a good chance this city could run out of light in as little as 6 months. What are we gonna do? If the city runs out of light, well, I don't want to think about what happens then. A bunch of words are on the screen. I don't understand any of it. Alright, I guess you're not the scientist person that's gonna help us. Yep, and that's just the other side. So we have to do button things now. In order to gain further access to the labs, you must pass the security system. Huh? You must change the color of lights into a specific configuration. Allow me. How do I solve this? That is part of the test. Bummer. No, for real, what? There's way too many colors, you're kidding me. You're not really gonna make me go through all of those, are you? It may help you to go one color at a time. It can also help to write down the previous attempts. If all else fails, wait for the puzzle to reset. Maybe you'll get an easier one. How do I know when it's right? 2 lights correct. Access denied. 9 tries left. Oh my god, you're kidding me. 1 light's correct. So this one is actually orange. 2 lights correct, which means this one is not blue. 2 lights correct, which means this one's not green. 3 lights correct. 2 lights correct, which means this one is orange. And that means that neither of these are orange, so I can try both of these. 3 lights correct, which means neither of these are blue. Oh, this is gonna get close. 3 lights correct, neither of these are green. 5 lights correct, access granted. Wow, I didn't think we were gonna get that. Cool, we still had 3 tries left. Look at us doing puzzles and stuff. It's a wizard! Oh no, wait, that's just a worried scientist. Yeah, they're basically the same things. My robot! What happened? I don't know, I left it for a minute and... What am I gonna do? Please do not approach. Okay, so we don't immediately die just by interacting with it. Much science. Monitoring. Ugh, these square particles just took out 2 of my robots in the glen. We might have to put off the water analysis project for now. There sure are a lot of computers here, and they look important, too. I'm picking up more disruptions in Sector 8 of the city. This is consistent with our earlier findings. Not good at all. The Baron's engineer just reported another sighting of the particles in the cliff area. Well, nothing unusual at this point. Is your head a can of soup? Or is that just a can of soda? I wonder what the author would do in this situation. Dr. Silverpoint usually references his work. None of us have been sleeping very well in the light of recent events. The square particles took out a few of my robots last week and... She fell asleep. A warm pot of coffee. A coffee machine. It's almost empty. It's a shelf full of little machine parts and tools I don't recognize. That's a box. It's a bookshelf. More stuff we don't recognize. Hello? Oh, shoot! You look just like the robot in the Barrens. What was her name again? I think it was... Silver? Somebody in the comments said it was Silver. I don't actually remember her saying that. If I had known you would be here so soon, I would have turned off the darn lock. Hello there. Sorry about the weird security measures. It's okay. Crow helped me solve it. Did they now? So, can I help you with anything? Yeah. Do you know how I can get a library card? A library card? You'll have to ask the library for that. I tried. I need to see the head librarian, but I can't get to see her without a library card. But at the same time, she's the one who gives out library cards. Really? That sounds like George, alright. I'm sorry you caught her on a bad day. Aw. Wait, I know. I can just give you my library card. It won't be hard for me to get another one. Wow, thanks. There. You're all set, I think. Wait. Shoot! I forgot. The front desk library bots have facial recognition, and my photo on the card won't match you. Unless I tape a photo of my face to your face. That was a joke. Who knows, maybe you'll get lucky and the robot will take it anyway. Worst comes to worst, you can always find somewhere to take a photo. I do know a place like that. Something is poking out from the shelf. It's a tube of glitter glue. You can have that if you want. Never know when you need to glitter things up, right? Oh, are you sure? Yeah, I have tons of those. Thank you. It's a bookshelf. So, you've been walking all over the world, huh? Mm-hmm. Geez, I can't imagine. Do you get really tired sometimes? Kinda. But I don't mind. It's actually really pretty. I'm glad you think so. Even with the sun gone, the world is still a beautiful place. What did the world look like with the sun? Oh. You know, it's kind of embarrassing to admit how little of it I've actually seen. Oh? Ironic, isn't it? Even though I'm the world's leading researcher, all I do is stay here and build robots. They're the ones exploring the world. I just write down the data, crunch numbers, generate graphs. Right. I've been seeing robots everywhere. I just thought it was because the world was too dangerous for most people to explore. That's not far from the truth, actually. But I know someone who still does his research firsthand. Oh? Even after segments of land started collapsing and access to the more remote areas became difficult. I mean, he outright built a machine that could fly. Something we all thought was not physically possible. Oh, that's... I asked him about working with us, so he provides us with all sorts of insights from time to time. But for some reason, he really didn't want to build robots. Or more specifically, coding them. How come? Beats me. I mean, he's happy to work with robots. In fact, he even... it's been a while since we last talked. He must be busy with his books now. Yeah. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Your journey is just as important as your end goal. Cliché, but true. I wonder if you, recognize this. Oh? That's... How? Did you get this? This robot lady in the Barrens gave it to me. She looked... kinda like you. I see. It was supposed to be such a breakthrough, you know? I even based her on myself, so I'll know it works. Breakthrough? We wanted to build a robot that acts like a person, thinks like a person. A robot that isn't bound by its own code. Oh! But it turns out, you can't really build something like that. Too many contradictions in the code made her unstable. That was the only time I've ever seen a robot go rogue. Scariest day of my life, I tell you what. Rogue? But she seemed so nice when we talked. Even if she talked a little weird. She's been repaired for some time now. My friend was able to stabilize her volatile state through his own means. A real miracle worker, that. After he was through, she ended up turning out just like how I wanted. But the damage was already done. I gave up on her back then. We all did. I'm sure she realized that. And now she won't ever come back. She won't even answer my letters. I'm sorry. Sorry for rambling. You should hold on to that amber, okay? I will. Wow. Alright. I wonder if somebody's gonna want the feather just as well. You're not the author, but I'm still curious if you know anything about this. Nope. I'm gonna check the feather then. Also, no. Alright, we tested things. We're probably gonna go and need to do something with these lenses to get a photo, and then glitter glue it over top of Kip's photo. So, we'll come back in there, and even if I have to try a million different combinations, we'll see about getting that next time. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.